Almost 1 week after a journalistic investigation revealed secret agreements between more than 300 companies and the government of Luxembourg in order to avoid taxes, Jean-Claude Juncker has finally broken his silence, first at the European Commission and then at the European Parliament. Juncker, who is now the President of the European Commission, was also Prime Minister of Luxembourg when the agreements were reached. Juncker has defended himself, saying that tax ruling is a common legal practice among member states.
La loi fiscale fut toujours respectée et aucune pratique illégale ne m'est connue. Mais il y a probablement eu un excès d'ingénierie fiscale au Luxembourg comme dans d'autres pays.
In plenary, except of Juncker's party, all party leaders have asked for an urgent investigation and strong measures.
My request is investigation before the end of the year. It is impossible that the European Union continues with a shadow hanging over the European Commission for 6 months now.
For Juncker, the problem is the lack of harmonization of rules within the EU. According to him, the solution is more information.
La Commission élaborera une directive qui introduira au niveau de la fiscalité des entreprises l'échange automatique des tax rulings.
But Juncker's party argued that forbidding specific agreements on taxes between countries and companies is not the solution.
If Luxembourg doesn't do it, then the Dutch will do it. If the Dutch don't do it, the Irish will do it. And if none of us in Europe will do it, Singapore will do it.
According to Engel, a minimum common regulation is the only possibility.
The only thing that I would absolutely be in favor of doing is to establish a band-wide minimum requirements, minimum configurations and minimum rates as well. Forbidding rulings is not something that will help.
But something legal is not necessarily something right, remind NGOs, which ask for urgent measures.
There is a potential to get a global solution on that, but that shouldn't prevent the EU from leading on this issue. And the EU, many EU countries have suffered terribly from austerity measures, so there is a real need an urgent need to address these issues within the EU.
For NGOs and some political parties, Juncker's proposals is not enough.
Exchanging information between tax authorities is a first step, but it's not enough. It's only when the information is made available to the wider public that there is the debate that we're having this week about the matters.
Juncker has asked the Commissioner in charge of Financial Affairs, Pierre Moscovici, to prepare a European directive in order to ground the exchange of information and more transparency. However, the final decision will be taken at the European Council by the member states, who have already blocked in the past similar proposals.